Good morning. Today is Friday, July 23rd, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas. Halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning, Leslie.
Good morning, David.
Leslie, I see we're all set up very fancy here this morning. What is going on?
Well, it's full moon, and I haven't done anything nice for the witches in a long time. And it was such a beautiful day yesterday, I decided to cut a sigil into the lawn.
I see. Look at this. It looks very much like a medicine wheel now.
Well, that was the intention, because you see, the stone, if anyone has ever wondered why there is that large stone between the two columns, that is the centerpiece for when we first moved here. I set up a medicine wheel immediately, and that was the center stone for the medicine wheel that we set up when we first moved in. And then when we decided to put in the hinge, I incorporated the stone, and it is now it now really steps into its role as omphalos. And you see,
very interesting.
Yeah, the omphalos stone is very important. It's considered the navel of the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for those of you who might be here for the first time, you're about to experience an ancient Christian magical rite that we have reconstructed, and we are reviving using methodology developed during the last century by anthropology, especially by pagan anthropologists who were involved in so many pagan reconstructions and revivals. Well, now that anthropological experience is being applied to Christianity, reviving rites from the earliest times of Christianity, 1st century. And these rites are astonishing because they claim to be secret magic teachings of Jesus to his apostles. I'm Bishop David Griffin.
I'm Bishop Leslie Griffin.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Follow your breath as it moves through you and fills each and every cell. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, omega. I call on you in the north, alpha. I call on you in the south, omega.
Alpha,
et omega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between, sunrise
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between, birth
and death,
and the path of life between, alpha,
omega.
Once again, we congregate here at Alpha Omega's column hinge in the hour of sunrise to celebrate the lost rites of the magic of Jesus Christ. This morning, once again, we open the 21st treasure of light from the lost magic of Jesus contained in the first book of Yahweh. We begin by reaching out to the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st treasury, attend. We know your names. Watchers. Ozaz. Ozaz. Eloes. Eloes. Azaias. Azaias. Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter into the 21st treasure of light. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Shining angel, head in the place of the east, we invoke you using your secret name, Zo-Zo-Zai. Zo-Zo-Zai. Zo-Ho-Zai. Zo-Ho-Zai. To-Zazak-Sai. To-Zazak-Sai. Na-o-za-e-i-ai. Na-o-za-e-i-ai. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozaya. Ozaya. Oza, Oza. Oza, Oza. Oshos, Oza. Oshos, Oza. Azayaos, Azaiaos. Na ye ozaze. Na ye ozaze. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. And so we completed our journey through the places, evoking each of the 12 mighty angels' head in its proper place and proper rank, until at length we came into the place of the middle, the place of the midst, the place of the center, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you. Oazi-ai. Oazi-ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And set our people free.
Set our people free.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
The integrity of our elections.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
The purity of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
The purity of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
And protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy. As you have more God Force energy within you, so you are better able to tell the difference between lies and truth. This is the world of lies, and we are told from the time that we are little, we are told things that are not true, that we are expected to understand aren't true, that these are little things that are part of the way this culture communicates with itself. Well, something that our ancestors had that we really don't have as much of as we used to is God Force energy within us. That's because at this time in the world, there are more people than ever who believe that there is no such thing as the divine, that God does not exist, that all of this is some chemical accident. I don't believe that. I don't. Things are too orderly. Things are too organized. And in some cases, some things look too peculiar to be fully natural. And that's where your internal sense of right and wrong comes into play. You see, that internal sense that you have of right and wrong, that is very important because it helps steer you through this world. You know, discerning what is right and what is wrong in nature doesn't make any sense because nature doesn't have a sense of justice. You see, nature is natural and it moves at a different rhythm. We human beings, we have something called justice. and it deals with our internal moral compass. And it is this internal moral compass that sets us apart from the rest of the animals. I fully embrace that animal part of myself, but I also fully embrace the spiritual side of myself. And I know that I am both, animal and spirit. And I know that I both walk with my feet on the ground and my head in the sky. And I know that there are some things that are true and some things that are false. And when I hear those things that are false, when I hear those lies, my first instinct is to tell myself that is a lie and I know it. No matter what it is, no matter what small untruth it is, I make sure each and every time I am confronted with this to remind myself, yes, I know that what I am doing does not make logical sense, but I'm doing this because of what the culture says. And now feel into that. How does that feel for you? Now, many people will say that that doesn't feel good at all, that they don't like doing something just because the culture says to. And that's the purpose of the divine. You see, the divine helps keep us on track. The first disciples of Jesus, his apostles, their most fervent prayer was that they not stumble in this kind of life. They had found the life that they truly wanted, and what they wanted more than anything was to ensure that they could continue in that kind of life, not stumble and fall, not lose their privileged position. And that is my prayer for you today, that however high you have risen, that you not stumble and fall in your chosen life. We all make mistakes, and most of those mistakes are because we couldn't accurately discern truth from lie at the time. It's so important. As you breathe in God force energy not only helps you discern truth from lie, but it also helps you straighten your spine and strengthen your willpower so that you can act on what you know is true, because that's the step that we need from you now. After breathing in God force energy, you can easily tell truth from lie. And now what you need to do when you breathe in God force energy is act on that knowledge. How will you do it? Only you will know. And you will know only after you've had another big breath of God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring message on this magnificent full moon morning. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to drop by and visit us at our website at alphaomega.church. We're an old-fashioned church in that we don't ever look for any government grants or handouts. Instead, we rely completely, like the old churches, on the support of our congregation. So we ask that you drop by and visit our website at alphaomega.church and consider leaving a donation while you're there. This is where we pass around the collection plate every day. And also, while you're there, make sure you download our free ebook that gives you the beginnings of the Lost Magic of Jesus system. We'll be here with you tomorrow, once again in the hour of sunrise. And until then, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And as always, may your magics work better than expected.